Max Entertainment, turning music into memories.
What's going on, everybody? Brandon Havrilla from Max Entertainment, and today we are back taking a look at another case. Now, this is a case from the company SKB. SKB makes a large variety of cases. They make things like this, rack and mixer cases, rack mount gear, these hard shell types of plastic cases with all sorts of things, foam padding inside, custom cut to fit your gear and stuff. There's all sorts of cases, so you can check out their website. It'll be down in the description below. But today we're taking a look at the SKB rack mixer case, and this is a 10x2. So it's got a slanted rack mount on the top for your mixer or whatever else you're going to put in there, which is 10 spaces, and it's got 2 rack spaces on the front. So you can put whatever, your EQs, your power conditioners, anything like that in the front. Now, this SKB case has side access ports. It's got one on each side. So the side port is located on the back here of both of the sides, and basically it's like a little push lever that you do, and this piece comes out, and basically that's an entryway now into the case, or an exit way for your cables. So there's one on each side, like I said, so you could run cables right out the side into your laptop or whatever, which is really convenient as well. This case features like a hard style plastic top, lid, housing. All the doors on the back and everything is all made out of that same hard plastic material, which is really nice and sturdy. And it also has on the sides here 2 TSA locking latches. So you actually get keys with them, and you could lock each side. And it's got like a nice sturdy clicking latch to open it up on each side. Speaking of protecting your gear, not only can they not get to the top when it's locked, but they can't get to the front either, because this front door is actually attached to the lid. So you'll see when I lift off these 2 handles here on the side, the latches, I can lift the whole lid off, and you'll see the front comes with it, all in one piece. Now, that's really nice because I could easily, one person, just physically lock it back in that groove, bring it down, and close it, and I don't have to worry about it not being lined up or not being in place. I've never had an issue with that. Now, when this comes off, you'll notice that the top is on like a plastic hinge here, so it stays attached, which is really nice. Then this becomes kind of like a little well. So what I like to do with this is put it under my table, put my surge protector in it, or my power strip, or where the extension cord's coming to power this box or something like that. I like to put it in here, especially if I'm outside on the ground. It protects it from spills and water and rain and all that stuff. Kind of lifts it off the ground a little bit. Now, at the top side, we're going to dive right into what I have. Now, I left my gear in this case. I've had this case for a little while now, and I've been using it to kind of test it out and see like the main features and what I like about it. Now, the main thing I like about it is there's a lot of space in the back under the mixer and behind your rack mount gear and stuff. So what I'll do is before a show, I'll kind of pre-wire the show in a sense. So if I know I'm just doing a DJ set and I'm going to have my speakers right by my booth, I'll wire 2 15 or 20 foot XLRs into the outputs of my mixer, run them down here, and leave them coiled up with my cord locks right in the bottom. And basically when I get there, I just take them out, undo the cord locks Velcro, roll it out to my speakers, and I'm plug them in and I'm good. I don't have to worry about actually like feeding them through here and plugging them in and stuff like that. If I know I'm using wireless mics, I'll run the wireless mics in here, Velcro them inside the actual wireless mic box and receiver, plug the power into the power conditioner I have in here, and it's just, I could pre-wire a lot of stuff. I could pre-wire my mixer cables and run them right to the side port and coil them up there. So when I get there, open the side port, pull the mixer cables out, plug them into my mixer, and I'm good to go. So that's one thing I really like about this. I've also run my whole snake in here for live sound bands and stuff. So I've got a small 25-foot 6-channel or 8-channel snake, sorry. So I'll wire that in here, leave the snake down here. I could just get there, uncoil this. So I could really cut down on my setup time just with this case here, which is really nice. The other thing that's nice is I have a power conditioner mounted. So in the front here, you can see where this red switch is. I've got a power conditioner mounted, and then I've got a blank space. Basically, I wanted to leave enough room in there for cables and stuff. And I also don't have any other rack gear right now to put there. But what I do plan on getting is a single space EQ, dual band EQ, so I can come out of my outputs into that, and then out of that to my mains. So that's another thing I could have pre-wired, a nice EQ in there so I can control my sound a little bit better as well. So again, you have 2 spaces here. There's also a version of this case with, I believe 6 spaces or 10 spaces. There's a few different versions with like different spaces on the bottom. So this thing could be taller up. You could sit it on the ground or whatever, and hold more gear on the front too, which is really nice for different options. But for what I'm using this for, the 2 spaces on the front made the most sense. Now, along with my mixer here, you'll see up at the top, I've got mounted my Chauvet Obey 40 controller. This is a lighting controller, so when I don't want to set up a whole nother laptop and I just want to control the lights on my facade or something, I've got it right here. It's all in one, unit. It's all with the mixer and everything, and I could just run DMX or wireless DMX out the back here and control my lights right on the road. So I leave that controller in here as well, and I'm going to spin this around and show you guys the back and the back door of it. Okay, so now you guys are looking at the back door. Now, while turning it around, I remembered one other thing that you can notice is it's slanted. You can no longer see this. You can just see the cable sticking up the top, which is also really nice because of the way the lid is. It comes up a little bit and then comes across, so your cables can stay here. They're not getting crushed by the lid when you put it on. So that's really nice. But I want to open up the back here. Now, you've got 2 turning latches here, one on each side. Once you turn them, this back lid... Sorry, that one was turned. This back lid will open up. Again, it's got 2 little grooves just like the front one. So it slides in, locks in, twist it. And you'll see when I open this up, there's a lot of room in there. Now, you can't see too much, but you can see the bottom of the mixer here, and you can see a whole bunch of cables. So those are the cables I have pre-wired, but again, look how much room I have in here. So if I wanted to, I could throw like extension cords or power cables or even extra XLRs in here just to transport them, if I'm gonna have a hand carrying this around. This thing weighs about 19 pounds, I think, the case by itself. And then with the gear that I have in here, maybe 26, maybe 30 pounds altogether. So it's light. It's easy to transport. I mean, my speakers weigh 50 pounds each, and I, handle those myself too. So it is a pretty light case. It's nice because it's nice light and plastic. It's not that wood shell construction road case. So once again, this is the SKB case. Their website will be down below, and I will also probably have some information down below of where you could purchase this thing from NLFX Pro from Ben Stowe. So I'll have a link down there, and we might even be able to work out some kind of discount for you guys too for checking out this video, free shipping or something like that. So be sure to check out the description if you're interested in this case or one that is similar to this case from SKB, and stay tuned to the channel. Be sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.